Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we're making a recipe that we have come to love from having at our Engine 2 immersions. And it is an Engine 2 recipe called Engine 2 Cheezie Chickpeas. It's like a comfort food, or how would you describe it?
It's delicious. It's actually on the Engine 2 website too, the whole recipe.
At engine2.com, the number 2. So we're going to try to follow the exact recipe.
Let me tell you, I tried it, and of course, I didn't follow the recipe correctly. It was all right, but it wasn't spectacular the way it can be. And it's kind of weird how you have to follow the recipe exactly to make it work.
So we're going to start by, and this is, again, we're using a saucepan here on a stove we don't always use, so things may not turn out exactly as they're supposed to, but you drain the fluid from a can of chickpeas. And what's that fluid stuff called?
Aquafaba.
Aquafaba.
And you should always start with chickpeas with no salt added. I think maybe, Jane, you didn't get the no salt added ones by mistake. But no salt added.
Yeah, these are
because there's a lot of sodium in the juice.
In the aquafaba.
Faba.
I was like aquafaba. Fava?
Faba.
Oh, fava. Okay, I'm saying it right. Okay, so to the aquafaba, it drains the fluid from the can, add the Bragg liquid amino. So we don't have Braggs around here. We have tamari. So we're going to add, how much tamari is it?
A teaspoon. Teaspoon.
Teaspoon?
A teaspoon.
My gosh, sorry.
It's good.
It's great. It's great. I was heading into the tablespoon.
And then you need a tablespoon of flour. Whole wheat. Jane is going to use.
This is actually this is
oat flour.
I prefer oat flour for some reason. All right, so we take this and we whisk it all together.
Well, and then you're going to whisk in. Do you have a smaller whisk?
Nope, only have the fee-fi-fo-fum enormous
big
whisk.
And then you're going to whisk in half a cup of nutritional yeast. It's so fun to do this the right way. Because when I did it my way, by throwing all the chickpeas and everything in, there wasn't very much liquid. And you
put the chickpeas in with the...
Yeah, I did it all at once. And when this begins to thicken, we remove from the heat and then stir in the chickpeas and cover.
Okay.
And it's delicious. This is delicious over brown rice or baked potatoes.
Or sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes, anything.
I like it just plain sometimes. I could imagine having it on toast. Kind of like a, what was that thing we used to, Welsh rarebit?
Welsh rarebit.
Welsh, I don't know Welsh rarebit means.
Does that look right?
Oh, that's cranking. That's heavy.
I think that's good. Or you know, you could even put this just plain over a big pile of cooked kale or any kind of greens.
See how it's kind of thickening? Okay, and now we add the chickpeas themselves. And I think we don't need to whisk them in. We can just stir them in.
Just let it sit.
Okay, let me take it off the heat now.
Take it off the heat.
Off the heat. Here we go. Okay. We just stir them all in.
And one of the things that makes a difference, I think, to add a little, and which Jill, our son Rip's wife, made a big pot of this for all 17 of us that were here in Cleveland last weekend. And she put in a little red pepper flakes or sriracha, I'm not sure which, just a little. And it gave it just a little life that was delicious. But the next thing that Jill did, after we had it that night, the next day, we had it over brown rice and sweet potatoes, right? The next day, she put it in the Cuisinart.
Oh, I was going to use this.
And it became a amazing, cheesy-like sauce that the kids went nuts on with dipping in with...
Well, it's kind of turned into like a queso. like a queso sauce. And so just if you can put it in a Cuisinart or high-speed blender or whatever you have that mixes things
And
up.
last night, Rip was here talking at Whole Foods, and I had a lot of little potatoes and some of the cheesy chickpea sauce. And I put that over the little tiny potatoes for dinner for my husband, who wasn't going to be there. And he loved it. So it's great. It's a great meal that you can use in all sorts of different ways.
So tonight I'm going to have this cheesy chickpea sauce over my potatoes, which I have in the oven, as usual. Here's a potato ready to go. Crack it open, put on the cheesy chickpea sauce, and any leftovers, we will take this weapon too and turn it into a sauce and then pour it on whatever.
So it's fun.
It's easy. Easy? No.
Easy, cheesy chickpeas.
Okay, bye-bye.